Shout out to all cruise and cruise locked, and if you're now joining, welcome on board. We are boom blazing on a Saturday, right here on ENFX Radio, the boom champion in your company all the way till 3 o'clock. And like promised, we are linking up with this talented brother right here from South Florida, West Palm. He goes by the name of Ashaay. Ashaay, we're live on ENFX Radio, brother. How are you? Pleasant Saturday afternoon.
Pleasant Saturday afternoon to you too, big boss, Mr. Boom Boom Boom.
So, how's everything out there in South Florida? West Palm to be exact, correct?
Actually, Boynton Beach. The weather, it was a little bit overcast, but then the sun kind of creeped out, which makes it a little better.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be a little bit too hot, you know?
Yeah. So, how's everything otherwise?
Everything is good, man. A lot of humble stuff happening right now with some good people. But first of all, man, I want to say a big up to the ENFX family, man, nation, you know what I mean? And you, DJ Dean, you guys doing an awesome job by sharing the vibes of all the prominent artists and stuff. You know, you guys creating a lot of platforms and everything. So we want to say thank you guys so much for what you're all doing, you know what I mean? And continue blessings to you guys, you know?
Thank you so much for those kind words, man. It's all about preserving the culture, you know, and making sure those new artists coming up, they get that recognition they deserve in any way or form.
Definitely, brother. Definitely.
So go ahead. Sorry.
So a lot. Yeah, man. A lot's been going on lately, I must say. But a little insight on me. I actually was born in the beautiful Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago. So I want to say a big shout out to all your listeners all over the world, especially to zoom in to Q-Rep from Trinidad. You know, and I always say, man, when I think of Trinidad and Q-Rep, of course, I think of that playground. I live right close to a playground, yeah. And the football and the good memories, man, and the loving vibes from Trini, you know. So, yeah, I was born in Trinidad and migrated out of Trinidad to Toronto back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then eventually my parents moved to Florida. And came to Florida about 20-something years ago and never looked back. So I currently reside in Boynton Beach, Florida. It's a humble city here in Boynton Beach. So yeah, I live here and I've been doing my music actually. Came from a musical family, inclined family, way back in the days, you know. And I've been doing my music ever since. I kind of grew up in the timing where there were different genres of music like rock, and you remember those bands like, of course, Guns N' Roses, Led Zeppelin, and stuff. So my music actually started with that. While my family's band Manoo, and my dad and his brothers Vinod Manoo and Krishna Manoo and those guys, Kisun Manoo, while they were doing their Indian songs, I was really excited about that. But the reason I was excited about that was to go to the farewells, to meet the little girls and them, you know. I was a young fella, you know.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, brother. So as far as what really actually, so that is a little bit about what actually motivated you. But how long have you been actually professionally putting out music there? Because this is the first time I actually got a track from the Punklungs Factory. Is this your first recording from Big Rich?
Yes, it is actually my first recording from Big Rich. I was fortunate to get linked up with the big boss, the Big Rich himself, through John from Queens.
Okay.
He made that connection for me, man, and you know, he worked really hard in trying to get that connection, and eventually came through. And you know, as I normally say, you know, I grew up listening to Big Rich, and Big Rich making all these artists professional and stars, man. And I was like, you know, one day I hope I could jump in that bandwagon, man, and do that, you know, and make something out of it. And to me, it was a little bit, I was singing and stuff, and I was sounding okay and stuff, you know, but it was a little bit intimidating for me to jump in there. I was like, man, them guys on them, and then the Big Rich, and the name is kind of a little bit intimidating itself, Big Rich, you know what I mean?
Right.
So John from Queens made that connection, and we started working, and we got to know each other a little bit more, and we spoke a bit, and he's actually coaching me into, you know, he took me under his shell, and he's kind of teaching me, because I kind of knew in this platform, you know, in this big arena thing here. So I'm, you know, willing to learn from everybody, man, you know.
Okay, nice. And that's how it should be, you know. And hats off to Big Rich the Punkalong. So, Ashaay, tell us, I want to ask you this. I mean, I saw some of your prior work on YouTube, and you could also give out that YouTube channel where people can check out your work as well. But as far as artists goes, is there any artists you look up locally and both also internationally as well?
Yes, I must say, man, I look up at, oh my gosh. So again, retro to what I mentioned earlier on there.
Yeah.
So I started doing rock and ballads and stuff, but of course you're growing up with, being immersed in Indian music. It becomes part of you.
Right.
So although you're going to do a gig and you're going to sing Sweet Child of Mine, or you're going to sing Guns N' Roses, Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, you're still humming Hum tumse pyar kitna, driving to that gig. You know what I mean? So it was inside, it's inside of me. And
yes.
yeah, so I then Kumar Sanu came out in the 90s, man, and sang that song, man, boom, bro. Man, he sang Jab Koi Baat.
Right.
And when I listened to that,
yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
I saw you did that that song as well.
Yeah. But listen to the little history of that song.
Yeah.
So I started to sing the Jab Koi Baat. I was actually back in Trinidad working on the cable TV system.
Yeah.
We were building and with a bunch of Canadians and stuff. Because that's what I did in Canada. Then I moved back to Trinidad. We built the cable system and then to Florida. And they were hearing me singing, Jab Koi Baat bhi ghar jaaye. And that was they started singing. And if you missed the train I'm on, then you be sure that I was gone. And it was actually the same song. And Kumar Sanu did that song, and to me it was the most elating song that I could ever hear, man.
Wow.
And I tried it, and I did it, man, and it sounded okay. And guess what? Never look back anymore after that song. Kumar Sanu, may God continue to bless him, man, for anointing us with that soul, that oh my gosh, boom, yes, brother.
Definitely. So tell us why this particular song we're releasing today. What's the story behind this one?
I'm gonna be real with you, brother.
Yeah.
Everything, okay, so of course, I love Kumar Sanu and his music and what he does to me.
Yeah.
But when I met Big Rich, we had some serious talk, man. And we were like, and I was like, Big Rich, I need your help, bro. Cause I ain't going to try to be like, I'm not going to try to be like I know everything. I want your guidance, and I want you to tell me, what is the best way to go, because all I sang in the past was ballads, love ballads. And then I sang the love songs by Kumar Sanu and by Kishore Kumar. And I was always like this love guy, you know what I mean? With all due respect. And Big Rich said, Andy, okay, so things has changed. However, we are not going to change you. But we're just going to try to go a little directive as to where things are right now. And I was like, boss, you know what I mean? You are the pro-creator. You've never had a failed artist. Everybody that dealt with you, Big Rich, became superstars. So we started to juggle around some songs and stuff. He's like, Andy, come on. There must be one song that lashes out to you and that you're comfortable doing. And just tell it to me. So I mentioned a couple of songs, but he did those songs already with artists. And, he's a very committed person, a loyal person. So he wouldn't try to compete with himself or anybody else.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned this song, Dean. And he was like, hey, Ashaay, I never did this song before, man. Let me, he likes to use this word, man, because he loves to cook. He said, let me marry, Big Rich Dean. He said, let me marinate this one. And brother, he did, however, man, and he got back to me and we started working, and he doesn't stick, man. I don't know how he gets everything done, but he doesn't stick. And we came about with this song. And I mean, if you want me to mention the name, I can. Or if you want me to do it in the introduction, I will.
Go ahead, man. Anyone you want to give a shout out or thanks or credit to in regards to this? And also talk about the video. Man, Fort Lauderdale, the video and certain parts of that video, man.
DJ Din, man. The man you want to go to. Your boy, DJ Din.
Yeah.
Dinesh Maharaj, the man you want to go to when you want to do productions as far as music videos and stuff. One of the things that really strikes out to me from that guy is that he's so intelligent
Yes.
You can see by the way he moves and everything, he studies everything before he says something. And he has so much patience because dealing with a guy like me who never did this stuff before, bro, if a normal person would just smack me on my head, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Andy, I understand that you never do this before. And, Ashaay, yeah, of course, you never did this before. And I'm here to coach you. And don't worry, everything is going to be fine. So he gave me all his help. So I want to say a big shout out to DJ Din from Ashaay, man.
Definitely, man. He's really humble and down to earth, and hats off to him. And you need to work with people like that in the industry that would listen. Listening is a big key in life, And
that is so true.
Yeah, but I saw you showcase a lot of, were those videos, some parts were actually where you from?
Yes. So actually, I live in the county of Palm Beach County.
Yeah.
And so Boynton Beach is, I want to say, about 10 miles away from West Palm Beach.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, with all due respect to them, do a lot of videos in Miami and this. I was like, dude, I live here, man. Let me highlight the Palm Beaches. I mean, come on.
That is exactly my point. Yes.
Yes,
that. Yeah.
Yes, Dean. So we did that. So one of the challenging things were we were expecting a big storm, brother, that weekend. You know that. You in Tampa.
Yes.
We were on storm alert, and then they say it's possible it could have gone to a hurricane. And we know what's up with that. And Dean was on a plane coming up to Friday. Mm-hmm. Dean was on a plane coming up to Friday, and I was like, oh my gosh, man. So I spoke to him, and one thing he said to me that changed the whole narrative, bro. He goes, Andy, Ashaay, we are going to get it done.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to say anything else. I didn't have to say anything else. And he came up here, the bad weather, we didn't get a storm or hurricane, thankfully, but the bad weather subsided and we went straight at it in the evening. So some of the shots were done at the ocean side of where I live.
Yeah.
Then we went to the Hard Rock, the guitar.
Yeah.
And we did most of it there. Then we went to Joy's roti shop. Man, you have to go there when you come this weekend, all right? When you come down here this weekend, you have to go there.
Yeah.
And then the next day, everything takes time, man, because you look at people's work, the final product, and you don't know what they put in to get that. And DJ didn't put in a lot, man. The guy, he doesn't sleep because he has so much things going on. But so we came back to West Palm Beach and we did the final thing by those beautiful, but actually on Palm Beach Island there. We got some nice places. So everything worked out.
Definitely, man. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you next weekend at Sati's place.
Definitely.
And you never know, the stage is all yours.
They said so, actually. I want to say a big shout out, Dean, to Angie from Orlando.
Yes, Triple S.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have a big show tonight that I'm doing tonight, and I'm going to meet her tonight, man. So I'm so excited. That's Big Rich buddy, man. So a big shout out to Angie, and I want to say you were asking about the YouTube channel that can see my music and stuff. Yeah. John from Queens has all my music and stuff there. John from Queens 3. It's one word. It's common J, lowercase JONFROM Queens. All right, we one word. So and 3 at the end. So yeah, you can check out that there. I know.
And as far as your booking information and so forth, you want to give?
Yes. So everything. We are actually well Ashaay. Yeah, you can email me at Ashaay 007 @gmail.com or call my number at 954-825-1542. And I'm going to put together, DJ Din is going to put together a nice ad for me. So everything, we're just trying to put things in place, and the directive, everything's been directed by Big Rich. and John from Queens, he's actually recording this right now, man. Nice. He's going to put it on his channel. Yeah, John from Queens.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. He said you and him, you guys are good, man. So.
Yeah, we go way back, man.
Yeah, but I want to say a big we hooked up last night, and you are awesome, man. You know what? In the future, we could probably use my voice and your face, man. And your new name is Starboy, but I want to say, may the good Lord continue to bless you and the ENFX family and everybody in the station, the boom, 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 with continued health and strength, man, and motivation, so you guys can go forward and continue sharing this to the world and making people realize what we have locally.
Yes.
And what we can do, man. So thank you, brother.
Definitely, brother. Anybody else you want to give credit to before we drop this monster track?
Definitely. I want to say a big shout out to my brother Darryl Manoo.
Yeah.
And my mom Sabida Manoo, my sister Diana Manoo, and all the Manoos, and my awesome dad. May God continue to bless his soul. He's Mr. Sona Manoo. He sang in the voice of Muhammad Rafi, and he did a damn good job at it. Excuse my French.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so thank you, Dad, and to all my family and all my friends, and my beautiful and loving wife, Shari. I want to say thank you to her too, and I'm just taking it one day at a time, Dean, one day at a time, bro. And I'm actually being instructed by the best man, by the best Big Rich. It's just so exciting, every time I think of me working with him, and what I didn't do in like 20 years, man, this man is making happen in a month.
Definitely, and coming from a DJ perspective, I gotta say hats off going out to Big Rich. We all know him from First Priority days, and he's the one that actually, got me into the music situation.
Wow.
And, he is foundation, put it that way, flat down, and
Definitely,
hats off to him
bro.
and the Punklungs family. And of course, bringing music and culture together today, where we all can appreciate and,
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
So, Ashaay, I want to thank you for choosing the ENFX Radio, and we look forward to more releases from you, my brother. Right.
Definitely.
Here on ENFX.
We have a lot of things. We have actually next week I'm back in the studio.
Yes.
And then we have a nice one coming out, I want to say in July. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things in the making, DJ Dean, and I really appreciate what you done and what you're doing for everybody else, man.
No problem, brother. That's what we're here for as a platform, ENFX Radio. And we appreciate you guys taking the time and effort, because, this takes time, and also it's a financial, it's not, everything is not for free, So,
that is so true.
So we want to thank you, and go ahead and drop it to the world.
Definitely. From yours truly, Ashaay, I want to say, I want you guys to enjoy this song from the Punkalungs Factory, Big Rich and the Punkalungs Factory, Teri Chunariya.
Definitely, brother, and we're looking forward next Saturday.
Definitely. And I want to say a big shout out to Nati. Big up yourself, my brother.
The party start.
The party start now, Nati.
All right, brother. Stay blessed.
Okay, have a good day, man.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
A brand new one from the man Ashaay, West Palm, South Florida. Let's do this.
सर की जो सर से वो धीरे धीरे पागल हुआ रे मैं धीरे धीरे सर की जो सर से वो धीरे धीरे पागल हुआ रे मैं धीरे धीरे तेरी चुनरिया दिल ले गई
ENFX Radio. We got the city on lockdown.
सर की जो सर से वो धीरे धीरे पागल हुआ रे मैं धीरे धीरे तेरी चुनरिया दिल ले गई
You see a tune like that, you got to pull up.
सर से वो धीरे धीरे पागल हुआ रे मैं धीरे धीरे तेरी
Yeah!
Fire! Ashaay, Big Rich out of Bungalow's factory.
सर से वो धीरे धीरे पागल हुआ रे मैं धीरे धीरे तेरी चुनरिया ले गई तेरे ये बिंदिया दिल ले गई धीरे धीरे बोले तेरे दर्पण धीरे धीरे तेरी चुनरिया दिल ले गई तेरे ये बिंदिया दिल ले गई.
That is South Florida finest, the mango Ashaay, by the name of Ashaay. Check out the official video, it's on YouTube. Teri Chunariya, Kumar Sanu classic, man. Great job, Ashaay. Keep up the great work. Music from the Punkalong's factory, right here on ENFX Radio. Big Rich.